Have you seen The Shining? If so, I'm sure you remember this scene. If not, this is out of context, but try to follow along. Or stop this video now and go watch the movie. The character, Dick Halloran, is showing Wendy around the hotel kitchen and adjacent stockrooms. What does Halloran's internal voice say here?
How'd you like some ice cream, Doc?
Did he say, "How do you like?" or "How would you like?" Listen again.
How'd you like some ice cream, Doc?
You might hear a J sound. I mean J in spelling. The sound is J. The pronunciation symbol is this. It's the sound of the J in Jack, or the G in gentleman. Why would there be a J sound? There's no J or G to be found here. The clean sound of D and Y together is D. Dew. If I relax when I say dew or dia, it softens. It breaks down into Jew or J. So, to make a J sound in what he says, the D and the Y must be next to each other. It must be would you. When I say do you like, I want to keep a vowel here, even when I'm relaxed. How do you like? How do you like? By the way, most of the time when a vowel is weak, it changes to a. So you becomes ya if I don't stress it. You becomes ya. But there's no vowel between the D and Y here. How would you like? How'd you like? Now, how'd could also be short for how did, but that's for after someone finishes eating their ice cream, so it doesn't match the situation. Do you think a D sound changing to a J sound is confusing? It happens in many languages. Look at dagyo in Japanese. Japanese people in the old days loved this change so much that they threw D in the trash and made it G full time. If you know about this sound change, is it easy to understand what he says?
How'd you like some ice cream, Doc?
No? It's still difficult. Don't panic. There's a big hint that you can use. What's the word here?
How'd you like some ice cream, Doc?
It's some. We use some when we offer something to somebody. Why? Because some means a certain amount. What amount will be clear in the situation? Usually, it's one serving, one bowl of ice cream, or one ice cream bar. It could also mean a taste, not a full serving, just enough to try it, a spoonful, or a sample cup. If the question is, do you like ice cream or not? We don't need some. Amounts don't matter. How do you like could also mean what style do you like. For ice cream, that's cup or cone, or with toppings like nuts or sprinkles. We don't use some here. What can we use? It will be served to you, so it's yours. Your ice cream. What if it were did? Yes, this could be your too. It could also be the. How did you like the ice cream that you ate? So, we've established that he says, would you? Would ya? The subtitle should be, アイスいかが? Or something like that, right?
How'd you like some ice cream, Doc?
Oh no. I always have to wonder, is this a mistake, or did they choose to write it this way? If so, why? What's even weirder is 30 seconds later, he says this.
You like ice cream, Doc? You like ice cream, Doc?
When we're speaking casually, we do often skip the first word of a question like this. Any native speaker would understand that do has been omitted here. Just like if you ask me, you waiting for someone? I hear you, and I hear ing, which tells me that are is what was skipped. This one is, do you like ice cream? And so a straight translation here would be, ice cream好き? But the actual translation is,
You like ice cream, Doc?
It's a little different. It's not a question, really. But, okay, I guess. Oh, I almost forgot about this one.
No problem, Mr. Oven. I was just getting to the ice cream. You like ice cream, Doc? No problem, Mr. Oven. I was just getting to the ice cream.
Remember, this is during his tour of the kitchen and story rooms. Going through the steps of the tour, they were just arriving at the ice cream. Like, the train was delayed, so I was late getting to the office. Get to means arrive at a place, or reach a point making progress through something. ちょうどこれからアイスクリームを紹介するところだった。or 感想や缶詰を終えて、ちょうど次はアイスクリームの案内だった。That's the meaning, so I would have expected something like that. Instead, we get,
No problem, Mr. Oven. I was just getting to the ice cream.
if he had said, I was just getting the ice cream, then Torini would be right. But he said getting to the ice cream. Not the same. Get, a thing, and get to, a place, are different. Does it really matter to the movie? Does it make it less enjoyable or change something important? Maybe this one doesn't. But if you're using movies to study English, you have to watch out for things like this. I've made similar mistakes using subtitles to study. Because I trusted the subtitles too much, I misunderstood the real meaning of a phrase. The point is, subtitles can be very helpful, but don't rely on them 100%.